Alright, good morning YouTube. I'm on my way to a new gig. Actually, it's not a new gig. I've been doing this. Well, I've done it a few times. Does mystery shops and audits. And I'm certified as like a I-9 certification. That's basically where you go to businesses and verify that they had properly in compliance kept the records for the employees when they verify that they authorized to work in the United States. Another thing that this company does is they do verification of HUD. Well, it's something like that, but that's not the exact title. What they do is they verify documentation for these various different companies who basically work with the Housing Authority or HUD. When these companies has contracts with the government, with HUD. Hey, Coast. I don't know why every time I'm in a certain area, I'm doing great. I have a headache all of a sudden. Oh, my head is killing me. Yeah, I miss y'all too. I've been, I can't say I've been busy because I really haven't. It's just that I haven't been on, I haven't been making my live YouTube videos. But anyways, my title states, my many jobs. So let me tell you, because you're the only one online so far. Now I'm not doing Grubhub and Uber Eats right now. I'm gonna do it later on. But let me tell you, with Grubhub, as you know, they're gonna reactivate my account. So I just got the message today. My background check came back. And then in a couple of days, early next week, it's going to be reactivated. And also, let me tell you though, I also got hired on with Amazon. Remember, I was doing Amazon, working from home and customer service, and it was just like, the training sucked, basically. And so I got hired with Amazon as well. So Monday I'll be working at the distribution center. It's the one in Smyrna. They were looking for people to working and receiving, shipping and receiving. And they only pay about $10. No, actually they pay $12 an hour. So they actually paid, what they going on over here? Why are they blocking off this? God dang it. There's always something going on. So anyway, they paid more than that customer service job, but it's part-time. Now, Amazon, they say part-time, but then as it gets closer to the year, they ask you, are you open to work overtime? Because, I'm quite sure come as it gets closer to the end of the year or whatever, they're gonna need a lot of people. So I'm supposed to be going down there Monday. Yeah, they're gonna be needing a lot of people. I think it's gonna be way before that too. Because Amazon got these little special Prime days and stuff, and they just had something similar, Christmas in July, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, I'll be working part-time for Amazon. I don't know what kind of schedule they're going to have. I won't be doing deliveries. I'm going to be a regular part-time employee. What I'll be doing is I don't know what I'll be doing. I have to let y'all know after I come back on Monday. Monday I'm supposed to go and show officially accept the offer, show my 2 forms of ID and get my ID badge. So they'll tell us then what the job detail, what it's going to comprise of, or what you're going to be doing, and what kind of schedule. So I'll be working back with Amazon part-time. And then Grubhub, I saw a position for Grubhub from another company. They were looking for customer service representatives to work from home. You know, when you call in Grubhub for customer service and you have issues with your app or delivery or whatever, they had a company that was looking for customer service reps to work from home. Now, there were certain states that you couldn't work. Oh, with Grubhub, it was $10 an hour. Just like they paid a regular guarantee for the regular drivers. So, I have a phone assessment on Tuesday with Grubhub over the phone. And, yeah, I'll be working from home. And I knew that was going to happen because, see, Grubhub, you know, when they started doing all these changes with the schedules and the blocks of time and what was they doing? I knew that the customer service, it was so hard to, I don't know, I can't say it's hard to get a hold of them, but I think they were a bit overwhelmed in regards to when people need to call customer service. And I saw it to a point where it was, when I was doing Grubhub early in the year, it seemed like it was a lot of wait time. Like you couldn't really get a hold of Grubhub customer service right away. So I think that whatever changes that had happened internally, it resulted in them hiring, I think they resulted in them having to go to a company and hire people to work from home. And I think that was one of the changes that they was probably implementing. You know, that Uber Eats money is not that great, especially in Stone Mountain. I can't say it's not good, but let me tell you, I didn't work yesterday because for some reason I just said, you know what, I need a break or something. But the other day, I did Uber Eats around the house. I worked about 12:30ish until about 9:30 that evening. Now I did have maybe a little break in between because my phone was dead, but it wasn't that long. Man, I only made if it wasn't for that $9 cash, I got $69. And one of the ladies that I delivered to, she wanted to tip me through the app, but then she didn't know how to do it. And when I looked at her phone and we tried to figure out how to tip through the app, it didn't show anywhere where, you know, you're supposed to go scroll down, give you a rating, and then leave a tip. And I still didn't, you know. So I called Grubhub customer service and told them that I said I was at this lady's house and we try to figure out how to leave a tip, but it doesn't show anything where to leave a tip at. So she told this foreign Indian guy, you could tell they foreign because you know, Uber Eats hire people from across the country, no, out of the country rather. And he said, I'll call the customer and we'll process the tip. So he never called me back. He said he's gonna call me back. He never called me back and tell me what happened, what did he do. So I don't know if the lady ever did leave me a tip, but the only tip I got that particular day was $2. And I knew it wasn't her, it was the other customer who gave me a tip for $2. Whereas you know, but no, it wasn't that bad. You know why? The reason why I say that is because when you have orders that's like it's $4.99 for the delivery fee, right, that Uber Eats charges, and then whatever the plates of food people order. Most of the time, if it's like $12, or let's say it's even 10, for them to give you $2, that's 20%. You know, so it's not really bad. It's not like people are ordering $50, $60 worth of food. You know, it's not really like most of the time people order from McDonald's and it's like $10, $12, $15. So the way I look at it, if it's $15 for the food, and I'm saying, and that's not really a whole lot for most of those orders I've been picking up. People order like things of wings, Chinese food, not Chinese food, wings, Chinese food, whatever. They could tip to the McDonald's too, but they're not doing it. And the worst thing about all of that is that a lot of these people I've been delivering to around the house during the daytime, they're like these millennials. It's like they're kids. I'm not saying they're like 10, 11, 12 years old, but they like these little young teenagers. They're like these little teenagers who's like sitting at home all day and the parents are not home, and rather than them getting off their lazy butt making some a peanut butter jelly sandwich or making themselves a sandwich, they want to order food and have it brought to them. Yeah, they out of school. So I have a lot of those people I've been taking orders from. Every time I drop up, I say, well, shoot, who orders at 11, 12, 12, 1, 2 o'clock. And I'm going to people's house. And y'all pull up. They like millennials. They like 20-something, 18, 19. Do. I don't know what that is. Somebody gave me a bad mark for professionalism and whatever. So if you don't go to the door, then people get an attitude, and they'll give you a bad, saying she won't deliver to the door. I got a bad remark on that. I didn't deliver to the door, so they gave me one bad mark, and then I had one for professionalism. But I'm quite sure people gonna be, she didn't come to the door. First of all, if I didn't come to the door, it must be for a reason. And I know exactly who gave me it too. Those 2 bad marks I got. One, it was some white guy talking about his back, something wrong with his back. First of all, he gave the direction. It was in an apartment complex out there in Lilburn, Norcross or whatever it was. And he talked about it's the last building in the back. First of all, it was dark. It was like about 9-ish, 10 o'clock at night or whatever. And they had no lights anywhere when I drove up to the apartment complex. And I'm like, okay, where is this building? And I drove up, and then I was like, So I called him on the phone and told him to meet me that I'm in front of the building. You don't deliver to the door? I said, no, it's too dark outside. I can't even see the building. And first of all, it wasn't like you had to walk up some stairs and it was a straight shot. You had to walk through the breezeway, and it was like pitch black. So it wasn't like you had to walk along this path. It wasn't like the building was right there and I could just go upstairs and that's it. You had to walk. Once you park, or if there was any parking for one thing, because see, a lot of these apartment complexes, they don't have parking either. So I said, okay, I called him again, and the thing about it, I was delivering. No, it was in Duluth. That's where it was. It was in Duluth, and it was some Korean bakery. It was a Sweet Hut. Now those Asian people don't put no real sugar in their things, but this place be crowded. They got like 2 locations that I know of. So only thing that I was delivering was some kind of dessert, whatever. And then after that, I told him, I said, I'm on the other side of building 9. And then I went back and forth from both sides of the building. And then after that, I parked. I said, I'm in a white car. I had my headlights on. So I see him, so I walked up the car. walking towards him. Because I see him coming from out of the dark. Like, you know, so I'm walking towards him. And then after I said, here you go. And I was like, he just snatched the bag out of my hand. He didn't say thank you or nothing. Your fucking back was not hurting that much. You know, the only thing was wrong with his damn back was he was too damn fat. You know, when you have all that gut, and you have a gut, and you got all that gut carrying, that pulls on your back. Ain't with nothing wrong with his damn back other than the fact that he needed to lose some goddamn weight. And ordering some sugar stuff at night, he ain't gonna have it. Dumbass. You know, people make me sick. You know, so I'm walking towards him to give him his bag. Then another time I know, so I know I probably got a bad mark for not going to the door. That could have came from anybody, really. Then it was the one with the hotel in off of 78, where there's a bunch of homeless and crack addicts and drug people be living there. And it's raggedy. That place was pitch black too. I'm driving around the building. I said, well, damn, she ain't put no number on there. I called her 4 times. They didn't pick up the phone. Then I text her, said I'm outside in a white car. Then she comes and says, you don't deliver to the door. I said, ma'am, you didn't put the room number on there. How am I supposed to know where I'm supposed to go? You ain't put no room number on the app. All it showed was something motel rather, not even a hotel. And these are motels. You know how these motels that people live at, they don't have no place to live, so they live in these motels, and it's not, that's what it was. One of those. And then I'm pulling up, and people outside, you know, it's like a lot of prostitutes and stuff live there. And then I found out, when I told it to somebody, they said, oh no, don't ever go there at night, because they said 2 people got shot. No, 2 people got killed at that hotel. So they said, don't ever go there at night. Don't go to people's rooms at night. And they said, don't do that. They got a lot of drug dealings and stuff going on, and people got shot. 2 people got shot at that hotel. So I was like, ooh, good to know. You know. So people get an attitude and you ain't going to the door. Bitch, please, you ain't, you know. You better be glad that I decided to not cancel that order and kept on going. So I had to go back to this same place again. A couple on Tuesday night. So I drove around again, still didn't see it. I was like, God dang, what's up with these things, these places that can't be lit up? You know? And the thing about it, it was like a 3-story, you had to go up 3 stories to get there. I'm like, I'm not going to do all of that. So this time, I guess when she must have saw that I was pulling up to the car, then she said, Teresa? I said, yep, that's me. And then I handed her the bag. I think she was the same person I had delivered to before. But I guess for some reason she must didn't recognize me, or she didn't realize I was the person who she delivered her stuff before. It could have been somebody different too. I don't know. You know. But I'm quite sure that was the same woman, because I remember her talking about she lived in room 300 and something or whatever. So when I drove around twice, I guess this time she came downstairs and met me at the car. But she was a little bit kinder this time. But come on, people. I mean, really, you know, you want me to go upstairs, at least open the door. You know, at least open the door and stand out the door so I can see you. I don't have to be walking around. See, that's how people get set up and get robbed. And that stuff, that's been happening in Atlanta lately. I've been pulling up on the news, and they say how Uber driver, first of all, she was dumb. I would never go to Southwest Atlanta and be at some raggedy gas station. You know, she was at a gas station. You know, all those little gas stations in the hood be all, you know, whatever. So some young guy, young black guy, young kid rather, walked up to her and stole her car. And this was when she was vacuuming it out or something. I was like, I would never be doing nothing no dang in the hood. No. Shoot. And her car was, she didn't even have it. It was one of those little real basic looking cars. You know, it wasn't even nothing that was worth stealing. You know, what did she have? It wasn't anything that I would be wanting to get. I don't know. But I'm sorry. sorry that had happened to her, but come on. You on not Cantaloupe, what was it? Cascade? Wherever part of Southwest Atlanta, that's where she was at. You know? And then them got her, you know, and then got carjacked and someone stole the car. They still ain't found the car. You know, I'm like, So you gotta use your common sense. I mean, just driving around and just, you know, I'm gonna clean up my car up in the hood. You know? And then that's why I don't put that big old stupid Uber thing tag on my car. All people have to see is, ooh, they drive Uber. All they see is that big old U, and then they probably thinking you get some cash tips or whatever, and then be ready to rob you. But I don't know. So anyways, so Monday I'll be going to Amazon up there in Smyrna. See what they talking about in terms of the job, but that pays $12 an hour, part-time. I don't need to do that full-time. I don't mind doing that part-time, especially if it's working in the receiving and packages. You know, they say it'd be a lot of walking and scanning packages, and I guess that's what I'll be doing. But I won't be doing deliveries. They didn't choose me to do deliveries, so I don't know what's going on with that. But that's the center that everybody who do deliveries, that's the one they have to go to and pick up the packages and drive to put it in their car and deliver it. Then Tuesday, I have a phone assessment with Grubhub over the phone, and it's actually, the company is called Nextel. And they're looking for people to work from home to work with Grubhub customer service. I know most states they're looking for people, so I'll put the website or let y'all know what the website is, or email me if you're interested. tsmallwood68@gmail.com. I think there's a bonus too, but see, nobody didn't refer me to the company. I found it online. But if you come in as a referred, like if I refer you, say I got the position and I refer you, they pay you $150. And it's not no scam either. They actually got a contract to do customer service, and they're looking for people to work from home to do Grubhub. And then you have to, they said they're asking for 20 hours minimum commitment. So you must work at least a minimum of 20 hours. But if you could do more, then that's great. But they have it where, I think they have it where I was looking at, you know, I'm trying to understand what they need, the schedule is. Now, the first week they say they don't pay you. You have to do some kind of online train. No, 2 weeks is training for a couple hours. The first week you're not paid, which I don't understand why. And then the second week you're paid. So I think the first week is when rather than people just paying people, and it's not like it's 40 hours the first week. I think it's like 20 hours, and then that's when you kind of going over some things. But I don't know. I have to let y'all know. I have to first pass that assessment, phone assessment. They're gonna call me on Tuesday, and I guess they want to hear how you sound on the phone in terms of your voice, and ask you some questions and things like that. But I'll let y'all know. That's Tuesday. And like I said, by that time I already know that I got hired with Amazon. So, and see what kind of schedule they have. And Grubhub, regular Grubhub for food delivery, I'll be reactivated early next week. So They said early next week. And I guess it'll make a difference because I heard all the schedules have been gone. Because what's the early access? Tuesdays? You have Tuesdays to do early access. I don't like this LaCroix. This thing don't taste that great to me. I guess I shouldn't have got it, especially when they got it from Big Lots. So what I'm on my way to do now is I'm working back at this auditing company. I forgot all about that. And I'm going back to Trend Source, which is an auditing company. And what I'll be doing is they want me to go to this Sprouts and then go to Whole Food and do price verifications. So what I have to do is scan these items on my phone and update the prices for the items. Now they texted me last night asking me if I was available to do this assignment.